my friends, we're in for a very special treat. I am currently heading back to WA, heading along the east coast of Australia, just hugging the coastline as I go. And what I love about my lifestyle is I get to meet some amazing people along the road, and I really had wanted to start doing some YouTube videos of meeting these people and just getting to know about them and their lifestyle. And so yes, as I pulled into Jervis Bay to work for a few days, I jumped out of my van and a very friendly character has said, "Hey, how you going?" So let's go meet him. His name is Tom, and he's been travelling Australia for 13 years in his bus. So yeah, let's go say hi. Knock knock.
Yo, yo.
Permission to enter.
Come on in.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Great.
What do you know?
I just thought I'd come and introduce you to everybody because you've been travelling Australia for 13 years in your bus.
I have.
Which is amazing.
Hi, everybody.
I'm very jealous of the amount of space that you have.
It's just so we're all on the same page. It was 10 years in the combi van.
Oh, wow.
And then that caught fire, and now 3 years in the bus.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did it catch fire?
Well, it caught fire twice. So the first time I'm not too sure. There was a red light that popped on the dash, and because it was such an old vehicle, you know, like, I just thought it was nothing. And then I heard a noise, but because it was an old vehicle, you hear new noises all the time.
Wow.
And so whenever you would hear a noise, if you just like pressed somewhere, the noise would disappear.
Oh.
And so I did that and it disappeared. And then that's because something had fallen off the engine and like inside of the engine. And then I saw this smoke out the back.
Oh my God.
Pulled over and there was just all these flames bellowing out the side.
Far out.
And so I ran into the bushes and did this big, you know, run and jump like in the movies because I thought it could explode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it's right in the fuel tank.
Yeah.
And then decided to risk it for the biscuit, ran back out, put it out with a fire extinguisher. It then spontaneously recombusted.
Oh my gosh.
Put it out again, it recombusted again, and then just threw water on it and it just stopped. So that was the first fire.
Wow.
And then the second one was a fuel leak.
So you were,
Yeah.
you carry a fire extinguisher with
Always.
you? Yeah, yeah. Do you get them updated and maintained and things? No, I need to do that. I'm exactly
really
the
should.
same. I'm exactly the same. Well, how about you take us through, what do you love about this van? Like, have you changed much from, obviously there's a lot more space in here than from the combi.
Yeah.
But is there anything that, you should just show us what you love and what you hate.
Okay. So, welcome. This is Roxy.
Roxy.
Roxy the adventure bus. So, you've got like big seat spot here with lots of storage under there. I love storage. It's practical. And I do a lot of different things. So if you open that up, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. You've also got another seat here with more storage. This, believe it or not, actually folds down into a little day bed.
Oh, wow.
So you get rid of this. Let's just take that out and that.
That's awesome.
When it wants to go, it goes.
That's all right.
There you go.
Perfect.
And so someone can kind of like lie in there.
Yeah, awesome.
With a little mattress. And then kitchen area. I love my sink. My sink is like so big.
Wow, man, that's massive. And you've got the board on top, so you could just leave stuff in there and do the dishes later if you wanted.
I hate dirty dishes. And so actually this is just so I've got more kitchen space to work with.
Yeah, okay.
This tap is also secretly amazing because I can just turn it outside.
Oh. And you
I've got a shower.
That's amazing.
Isn't that great?
Oh my gosh. Okay, my jealousy's really setting in there. I love these windows too.
Oh, they're so fantastic.
Yeah.
A huge favourite of mine, but also everyone's, is the jars.
Yeah.
So this whole section that you're looking at is like the healthy section. So up here, you know, there's a whole bunch of different cacaos. I've got, you know, Jing mushroom powders that are great for gut tonic and things like that. All sorts of different kinds of tea. And then these just unscrew. And you've just got a little
so they're not
screw up there.
There's a screw.
Yeah. I wouldn't trust magnets.
No.
I think if you're going along a bumpy road, then you'd be in strife. Stove, oven.
So are they electric or gas?
These are all gas. So I went gas just because I just thought it would be easier.
And is your gas, is that on the outside of the vehicle then?
No, it's on the inside, just through here.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just have to cut a hole out and I'll be sorted.
Yeah, awesome.
Which would be good.
Amazing.
Nice big fridge. And then back here's the bedding area, which is, you know.
Awesome. Nice big bed area.
Yeah.
You've got your closet there. Wicked.
Yeah. Spice rack, a couple of feathers.
Got to have your feathers. I think that's part of being a van dweller or bus
Right.
dweller. And you've got a bit more storage up the front.
Yeah, that's kind of like in here. This is a bit of a guilty overshare. This is for the person who I end up meeting one day.
Aww.
That's her wardrobe.
He's single, ladies.
I mean, that's the actual truth of it. I was like, well,
that's nice.
Maybe I haven't met her yet because I haven't created any space for her.
I was about to say that, yeah.
So even though I've got my stuff in there at the moment, technically it's someone else's space.
Oh, nice.
I just don't know who they are yet. So.
Oh wow! And do you paddleboard? Is that what this is up here for?
Yes, that's for a canoe.
Oh, okay.
I like canoeing. I like bushwalking. I've got a mountain bike on the back.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that.
Yeah. And 2 surfboards on the roof. I've got spear fishing equipment up under here, and
you've got solar on the roof as well, haven't you?
I do.
Yeah.
They are 2 180-watt panels, and they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I think my power system is like when I bought this, I was like, I've got no intention of living in a home ever.
Yeah.
And so naturally, I went for the creme de la creme of everything. I've never once run out of power.
Awesome.
I've got an EnerDrive system. It's huge. I think the whole thing was like maybe $5,000.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, you know, like I've been parked up for 10 days without starting the vehicle with like cloudy weather.
Yeah.
And still my system stayed at like 98% the whole time.
So so really what you're running off that power is your fridge and like your laptops and things. Is that pretty much all you're running off it?
That's pretty much it, yeah. Fridges, lights.
I think because I don't cook with gas, I cook with electricity. So that's what really drains mine all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better watch it.
Awesome. And there's a nice little desk space next to the bed here too.
Yeah, a couple of books, all the things.
Cool. Well, let's sit down and have a chat about what you do on the road.
I would love to.
Yeah. What is it that you do on the road to sustain your lifestyle?
I work full-time as a motivational speaker.
Amazing.
A life coach, and I teach yoga and meditation.
Beautiful.
And I also sell pay what you feel coffee out of this bus.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you were saying you go to festivals and stuff and you just sort of set it up with the window open and...
Well, no, actually I've got a trestle table out the front.
Oh,
I quite like... I'm a big fan of connection.
Yeah.
And so I think outside of this window, there's this big bench that separates me and the customer.
Yeah.
And I don't love that.
Yeah, okay.
So I get outside, right there on their level.
Yeah.
And just have a chat,
No,
sell a coffee. They pay what they think it's worth.
And you've got books there as well that people
can read.
And,
there's like 75 books under you in that big cabinet there.
Yeah.
And so I line all the books out on a surfboard bag. I put rugs out and cushions, and it's kind of like a little pop-up coffee library. And there's a guitar out the side there, and people can kind of have a coffee, play guitar, chat to me if they want to.
Yeah.
But the intention of it's called Mindfulness Coffee. And so the idea of that particular project or side hustle is that I feel in my experience that everyone that I meet so go, 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 and life is so 24/7. And so it's like, hey, if you have to run off, you can. But if you don't have to, hang out for 5 minutes. Enjoy your coffee. Sit down and connect, share.
Yeah. I think that's what I love about your energy, and when we met is that you're very much a connection sort of person. Like, I find I'm quite insular, and so I will just stay in my van and keep to myself a lot of the time. So I've appreciated the last couple of days of just connecting with somebody else, and you know, you're so friendly and just willing to talk to anybody, and it's a nice to meet someone like that, because I think we are so disconnected a lot of the time.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you're coaching, so you do one-on-one coaching, but you also do workshops?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And what are the workshops about?
So I've actually got 8 different ones over 3 different audiences. So I speak with high school students, parents and teachers. I kind of put those into one. And then I do the general public. So just, you know, I might hire out a yoga studio or a town hall and run something in Jervis Bay, like I did last night. And then also do corporates as well. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing that for? Were you doing it before you started travelling?
I think I'd just begun. So on the road for 13 years. I'm 37. My first talk was, I think, when I was about 24 or 25. So, and it felt so good, that first one. And so I've just kind of gone, well, how can I share all of this information and knowledge with as many people as possible and assist them on their life journey to make it as amazing as it possibly could be. And it's to travel around in a bus and, you know, tour Australia running different things for different people in different places. Is it all right if I talk about how I attended last night? Absolutely. Workshop?
So I actually went to the one last night, what was that one called? The Heart?
Relating from the Heart.
Relating from the Heart. And it was really good because it's more about just, I think, strengthening those relationships with people in your life.
For sure.
But it also incorporated sustainability in there, and the environment and our connection with the environment, which is obviously what I am very passionate about. So I found that it was really good because there was so many different aspects in the workshop. It wasn't just one particular thing. It wasn't just about self. It was about the environment, your connection with others, you know, and it was a bit of an emotional roller coaster because you're still going introspective, but you're also like dancing with others and you're connecting with others in the room, and yeah, it was. I loved it. It was really, really good.
Great.
Yeah, I got a lot out of it.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I will link all of Tom's details in the video below. So if you are interested in trying to catch him on the road,
come say good day
on the East Coast.
I'll make you a coffee.
Will you come over to the West Coast and do some workshops over there?
Yeah, I have worked at Nanut Music Festival, running workshops there. Yeah. So I'd love to get back there and do that. Yeah. I think I will, like maybe end of next year. Yeah. I might try and shoot over for sure.
You'll come and do some spearfishing down down in the southwest.
I would love to. Lock me in.
Yeah, it's good down there. Awesome. Well, that's great. So that's how you sort of keep your lifestyle going on the road, and yeah. Do you think you'd ever go back to a house?
No.
Yeah.
Couldn't dream of it. Yeah. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, yes, it's transient and I'm kind of all over the place, but at the same time, I kind of think home is where you park it.
I agree.
And I get to meet so many amazing people. I mean, look, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
That's the thing, it's not for everyone. Some people will hear this and be like, ugh, I couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah.
Great. Like, own that and live in a beautiful house and do your thing. Others, you know, if it piques your curiosity and you're like, oh my God, that sounds amazing, then I highly recommend that you follow that thread of curiosity and see if you can create a life where you can do this, because, you know, I haven't paid rent in 13 years.
Like, it's a good feeling.
I've just been on, it feels like a holiday. And I think that's not just because of van life, but it's because, you know, Confucius says, find a job that you love and you'll never work a day in your life. 100%. Right?
And I'm going to ask you a question, but feel free not to answer it, but I get this question a lot on the road.
Okay.
Do you get lonely?
Not
because
really.
you're not locked into one place. I think a lot of people miss that community when you're in one place and you go to the same place all the time, you see the same people and you have that little sense of community. And I do find I miss that on the road, but I'm not I'm not as friendly as you are. Like you know, you seem to connect with people really well. So I suppose it's not really something that would worry you too much.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely love my own space.
Yeah.
I also love people, but I find, just like how I met you, like I'll just walk up to a stranger, and especially if they're in a van, be like, oh, hey, what's going on? Cool van. And they're like, oh, is that your bus? I'm like, yeah. And then we just start chatting, and then we'll spend the next week together surfing, and they'll come to a workshop. I'll go to, you know, anything that they're doing, and we just kind of cruise.
Yeah. Because we did that. Tom mentioned, like, we'd only known each other a couple of hours, and he was like, I'm going to a yoga class. And I was like, sure, I'm in, let's go.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Such a beautiful location. So yeah, it was good. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that and showing us your home.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's great. All right.
We're going to, this is going to be my inspiration to get back on YouTube and like really give it a good hit.
I will link your YouTube channel, and now I'm going to be holding you accountable.
Yeah. Christy's like nailing her YouTube channel. I've started one maybe 15 times, done a handful of videos, and then missed a week and just gone, oh, this is too hard. And now I think after this, I'm pretty keen to get back on and just, it's been a very inspiring meetup, let's say.
Yeah, I think for both of us.
Absolutely.
It's been great. Yeah, amazing. All right, wonderful. Thank you.
Do you want to see the last little piece de resistance?
Oh, yes, go on.
What are your climbing skills like?
My climbing skills?
I think they're going to be fine.
Oh.
Keep that running and just follow me out with that, and then I'll climb up. You watch how it's done, and then you climb up.
Okay.
The reason why there's no ladder is because I've got all these expensive surfboards on the roof, and I just think I don't need someone climbing up there and just like nicking them. So we come out like this, stand here, you can hold onto the roof racks, it's really, really easy.
Okay.
Walk across, right, and then from here, bring that outside so you can see. That's it. You got it. And now all you do, you're already like halfway up, and you just point yourself up.
I'm going to have to use my upper body strength here.
Yeah, which you've got. You chuck me that.
Oh, you missed $1. It fell down the side.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at that. So good.
Isn't this amazing?
Yay, look at this. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
You could just lie here under the stars.
The rooftop deck.
Oh, you need to clean your solar panels.
I do.
Well, thank you again. This is amazing.
So welcome.
Yay.
Thanks for,
watching.
hanging out. And thanks for watching. Oh my goodness. Definitely, if you feel called, follow the journey.
Yeah.
Life is the way.
Yes. And I'm sure we'll see each other on the road again.
We definitely will.
We just realised that we didn't actually tell you the name of the coaching and workshop business.
It's Life is the Way.
Life is the Way. And where did you come up with the name? The meaning behind it?
I'll give you the back as well, because that's good.
I love the logo. The design's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. The name actually came from, so give me 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I was in Queensland, and I was telling a couple of strangers that I'd met at the Umundi markets that, you know, they were asking what I was doing and how I got into public speaking, and I was telling them that it took me 7 years of thinking about how much I wanted to be one before I actually took the actionable steps to become one.
Wow.
And this guy was like, 7 years? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, why did it take so long to start it and to get it going? And I was like, I don't know, bro. I think life just gets in the way. Actually, no, that's bullshit. Life is the way. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he's like, what? I'm like, life is the way. That's the name of the business. That's my name. Life is the way. And he's like, oh, cool. And then I rang my 10 closest mates, and I thought if one of them says, nah, that's cheesy, then I won't do it. And all of them were like, life is the way. Bro, that's so good. I was like, yes,
I love those little conversations that can spark the inspiration. I love it.
Yeah,
that's amazing. It. So life is the way, people.
Life is the way.
Get onto it.
You.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you haven't met me before, my name is Christy. I live, work and travel Australia in my van Gypsy. I am an artist and my artwork is available as prints or on t-shirts and bags on my website. The link is in my bio.